Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Wild West Town. So, this is episode 2 and we still haven't built anything. Episode 1 it was just showing you around this saloon that we made. And this episode, you can tell we're on a completely different plot. This is another pea-grand plot, without all the mountains and canyons and stuff that I built. And as you can see, this building is like quite large, so what we're going to be doing is just building a town in general, just with like the streets, and it's just going to be, the whole plot is just going to be one big Wild West town, maybe with some cliffs on one side, I'm not sure yet, probably here to try and hide the Eiffel Tower over there. But yeah, so what I've just been doing, I've just copied this over here, changed over the biomes over, made it really bright in here because it was really dark earlier, and just made it look a little bit nicer in general. So what we need to do in this episode is start thinking about where we want the rest of the roads to go. And also, before I carry on, hello Mike. Yep, just had to get that out there. Everyone's like, who the hell's Mike? But yeah. So let's see, what can we do with the streets? The streets are going to be about 15 blocks wide. I think that feels about the right size. And we also need to start thinking about the other buildings that we're going to have. So we're going to have like a bank, we're going to have a school, we're going to have loads of houses over on that side of the plot, I think. We'll have a train station going around the back here. We need to have sheriff's office and general goods store around here and all that kind of stuff. So I want to start thinking about what we want to include next. Now I don't know if to have this train going along here or going along the... which side do we want it on? Because you want it close to the saloon, because that's like, you know, one of the main things. You want to have the sheriff's office close to the train as well, I think. And I actually think here would be a good place for the train. Yeah, we're going to do it on this side. Made my mind up. So, let's start by building the tracks. Now, what people normally use for this is anvils and slabs, which is what I'm going to use because we're not doing any fancy curves, we're just going to do a straight line, and it's just going to be easier that way. So I want to have a wooden platform there in the whole front of the train, and then we can have it here, I guess. So we're going to do, the anvil needs to be facing that way, and it would be anvil, wooden track, anvil, bit more wooden track. That's quite a big train there. We've got plenty of space there for building a train. And if I grab the sandstone, we're going to have, the train is going to be 5 blocks wide on the inside. And this is something I saw on Ominous Ruins plot on Revand, and it was using these trap doors to actually do the edge of the train, and I thought that was a really great idea. It gives you lots of space on the inside, so instead of having you know, a wood block here and then having a 3 wide interior, you actually get a 5 wide interior. So that's what I'm going to be playing around with, but we're not going to be doing that in this episode. I want to do a bit more planning of the actual track and get the building up before we get onto the train. I've deliberately left a bit of space here because I'm thinking of doing some cliffs along here, like I said, just to hide the Eiffel Tower over there. So let's see. This I'll probably just do a big copy and paste, and we'll just do it the whole length of the plot. Actually no, we won't do the whole length of the plot. It can go off the plot in that direction. We'll have a little stopper end thing over here. And we also want to do... Alright, so we'll start work on the actual train building now. So when it gets to here, we're going to have a raised little platform. And I'm completely just winging this, I have no idea really what I'm going for. But we're going to have that, and then we need some planks. And this can go for another 3 blocks maybe. Now, I've got an idea in my head of what I'm trying to achieve, but actual, like, yeah, I'm not sure if that's too wide, but then again, you know, the streets were quite wide, or at least in my head they're quite wide. So I want this to come out quite a bit further over here. So it's going to be a really, really long, pretty pointless building really, this train building. since the saloon's so big, we can scale these things up. So here's our little platform bit here, and it's going to go to a building. This can actually wrap all the way around, and we might actually be able to move it that way so that we've got more space. Let's see, if the building, I'm thinking the building can be 9 blocks wide. I don't know what's going to be in that building, but if the building's 9 blocks wide, we want a 5 block deck type thing, platform. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that seems long enough for the building. And then we want 3, and then 2 slabs. Yeah, that's good. I like that. That's a good size. So we'll just bring this all the way out here. So the main building's going to be made out of jungle wood. And if I do first possession, and over here we can do second position, and do walls. Walls will, well, make walls, and it'll be 5:3. There you go. So there's our little building. I think that's a good size, and it's just off center, which I like. And then over here we're gonna have like a I don't know, just like a cover. It's going to be open, it's just going to be pillars and a cover, and I think that's going to work quite nice. In here we're just going to have like seating, and where you get to pay for the actual rail ticket and that. So it's not going to be a big fancy building, it's just going to be really, really simple. And the train is going to be really fun for me to make. I've never made a train before in Minecraft, like in Lake Town with the boats. I've made a boat before, but never properly, and not for a while. Trains, definitely never made a train before, so this will be new to me. There we go. So that's fine. This doesn't need to be a big 2-story building because, you know, it's not that of an important building. Where do we want the entrance to be? I don't want it to be dead center, but maybe centered with this road. So here, roughly. Have a big 2 wide window. We'll have another couple of doors over there. We'll have another door that goes off into this little balcony section here. I said balcony, it's not really a balcony, is it? Oh, we can add some of these support beams as well. I think that'll look nice. Oh, not birdwood, there we go. Oak. So we've got some oak logs. Oh god, I've not even... Ooh, sorry about that. Not even thought about space in here. So I get an interesting dynamic. 4, 3, that's 8, so we could do 2 there and 2 there. So that'd work. And then we could actually get some nice big windows in here and there as well. Or is that a bit too much? I'm not sure. I don't know. Put some big windows in there. We'll have these little counter that goes all the way like that. Do we need, is it just a counter, or do you think there would be like another room at the back where they could store stuff? I don't know what. I think there would be another room at the back where they have like telephone and telegraphs and that sort of stuff. So we'll keep that there, and we'll do the counter can be sort of like that. So you go up, talk to them at the counter, and then they go out into the back here if they need to go get something, which makes sense for why this is actually all closed up. And do we want a little back door? Could do a little back door, couldn't we? Just a little fire exit kind of thing. Right, we'll carry on with this. So this is 9 wide, so we should be able to put one right in the middle there. And has that worked? Good, that's worked. I don't want to be doing a tall roof, I want to use slabs. So we're going to have one like that, that. Well, I've actually got slabs, so we'll use that. That'll make things easier, won't it? So slab, 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 slab. I'll have a slab on top. So I want to have... Ooh. Let's see. It's going to be... like this. And then these are going to come down like that, so that you can't see the edge. Does that look right? Yeah, that looks like what I'm trying to get at. So just there, yeah. Right, so we just need 2 blocks there, like that, and that's fine. I'm not actually going to use that material for the roof though. We can have a big crossbeam that goes all the way along. This is something that I don't see a lot of people doing either, is the cross beams, and we can move that door to there. You know, just having these beams that like add structure to the build, make it look like it could actually function as a building. And these are all going to be too wide, aren't they? 2 wide intervals like that, and 1 there. And then we can even bring these across as well, and again that's just adding more depth and structure into the shape of the building. So we've got that there. We also need windows on this side, so if you're sat in here you can actually see the train, although I think you would hear it. You know, trains in these towns were pretty noisy. Anything else that we think we could need? I'm not sure. We could copy this on this side, so it's just going to be 2 of those, 2 that way, 2 that way. Yep. I don't know now. I'm a bit confused as where we go from here. I think we're going to add these on here like this, but not on all of them. And that's, it's an odd number, isn't it? So we can do it here because that's the doorway. When we do it on the ends, I might just have to do it on all of them, mightn't I? Well, we'll just do it on all of them, see how strange that looks. Just put up there as well. See, that's the other thing as well, is that they're not going to connect up. Might have to use stairs on the edge and then go for slabs. I suppose that'll give a bit more of an interesting shape to the roof. Now, what material do I want to use for the roof? Over here we've got birch and oak. But I want the roof to be a different colour to this. And then spruce is sort of overused a bit too much. What? Could go for dark oak. We'll give dark oak a go. We can always change it out later if it looks odd. So dark oak stairs. Where are the dark oak stairs? There they are. Right then. So we're going to have stairs all along this edge like this. And then slabs for the rest of it. That'll give it an interesting curve to the edge of the roofs, I think. Like that. And up. Like that. And then we still have the issue of these ones not joining up, so that can, it's gonna have to go up to there, and these will have to do that. Yeah, it's kind of right. That'll do. We'll just bring this all across, and I'll actually just speed this footage up so you guys don't have to watch me doing the roof, and we'll cut to what it looks like when it's done. Alright, so there we go, we've got our little roof on top, and I think what I'm going to do is actually mix in spruce and dark oak together, and we're also going to continue this for another 7 blocks maybe. So if we do a block of 3 and then that, and then a block of 3, so it would actually be on there, bring that up, and then we've got that little extra bit there. This can go out then 3 blocks. So you can see now that this platform is actually getting rather big, which is fine, because we can always add extra stuff to it later and make it look even nicer. There's always little extra details that you can add. You know, we're going to have benches and stuff like that around here, and I even want one in the middle there as well, so that can go up to that height and that height. These need to go up another block, and then we just need to bring the roof out that way. I'll do that off camera because, you know, it's getting a bit boring. Inside here now is really, really dark, so we'll just throw some glowstone down for a minute so we can see what's happening. There you go. Bit of glowstone on the floor. I don't know whether to keep using this floor material. In the saloon, obviously we've got the spruce and we also have the birch forest, no, extreme hills biome of brown carpet. Whereas over here, I could also use the pressure plates. So if I do that, and then I could use the stick to change the meta. We can go for that one. And then see if we can actually grab the specific meta for it. Yes, we did. Right, so actually I'm going to use that as a sort of accent along here. Does that look a bit too weird? I don't know, I kind of like it. So that's sort of like an accent, like, you know, right on the edge now of where the train's going to pull up to. These are wrong, aren't they? They need to be only one block there. We can add another row of spruce along here then. There we go. I'm just going to finish this little ledge around here and I'm going to end the video, guys. So let me know what you guys think of the little rail house that I've built. If I've done it wrong, let me know. If you've got any ideas, put it down in the comments. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one.